Hello! Happy January 5th, everyone. Happy birthday if this happens to be your birthday. So, welcome. My name is Allie Berry, and this is Alley Cat Arcana. And what we're doing is we're reading the Personology guide for every day of the year. And today is the 5th of January, so that's what we will be reading about. The 5th of January is called the Day of Recovery. All right, so let's get into it. So, month January, day 5, sign is Capricorn 2. It is 14 to 16 degrees. It's cardinal and it's earth. Day of recovery. Recovery is a central. Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing, just in case. So, this is called The Secret Language of Birthdays, your complete personology guide for each day of the year. It's by Gary Goldschneider and Juiced Elfers. Hey! Oh my gosh! Happy birthday, Lily Rose! And welcome, Genevieve! Wow, for the 3 number. Juicy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's read about the 5th, the Day of Recovery. Recovery is a central and recurrent theme in the lives of January 5 people. Not ones to be kept down for very long, those born on this day have a surprising capacity for comebacks, gradual or dramatic recoveries from disadvantageous situations, either of a personal or social nature. On the personal side, this may mean overcoming illness, catastrophic, or just plain bad luck. On the social side, regaining lost status or leading a group to restore its standing. Needless to say, January 5 people are very resilient. They bounce back from injuries and accidents of all types. Even more impressive is their ability to recover from emotional disappointments or rejection. This is due, ultimately, to their bedrock of self confidence and their capacity to leave the past behind and move on. This does not mean that they are superficial individuals for whom loss has little meaning. On the contrary, they are highly involved, committed people, and therefore, the wonder is even greater that they can recover from setbacks which are doubtless deeply felt. Part of their strength lies in an acceptance of the fact that one cannot win all of the time. January 5 people are extremely resourceful and know how to bring the best out in people. This holds true in their family, social and professional life. Thus, they are well suited for group endeavors, perhaps as leaders, where they can better exert their positive influence. They must be careful, however, not to be too optimistic in their outlook and too confident that almost any difficulty can be solved through rational means. Due to their cheerfulness and positive orientation, they may overlook or ignore powerful, irrational, and subconscious drives in their fellow human beings, which can do great harm to them personally or the groups to which they belong. Another problem for January 5 people is that they can grow complacent after they have overcome challenges and uncertainty and established stability in their lives. Some degree of relaxation is warranted and only natural, but they should not give up spontaneity, creativity, and spiritual growth in the process. Personal considerations often mean less and less for January 5 people as they grow older. So much they do, so much they do come to identify. Let's try that again. Personal considerations often mean less and less for January 5 people as they grow older. So much do they come to identify with their cause. I don't understand what that means. Maybe when I listen back, I will. So much do they come to identify with their cause. However, they must, when necessary, find the courage to follow the promptings of their heart, even if it means letting go of a cherished self-image or comfortable role. Interesting. All right, so numbers and planets. Those born on the 5th of the month are ruled by the number 5 and by the speedy planet Mercury, which symbolizes quickness of thought and change. Since Saturn rules Capricorn, January 5 people come under the influence of a Mercury-Saturn connection, which lends seriousness and authority to their endeavors. Whatever knocks or pitfalls those ruled by the number 5 encounter, they usually recover quickly, which is, of course, particularly true for those born on January 5. In tarot, the fifth card of the major arcana is the Hierophant, an interpreter of sacred mysteries who is symbolic of human understanding and faith. His knowledge is esoteric and he has authority over things unseen. Favorable traits conferred by this card are self assuredness and insight. Unfavorable traits include moralizing, bombast, and dogmatism. Thus, January 5 people must be careful of being too pompous in their attitudes. Health. Those born on January 5 have a lot going for them health wise because of their capacity to recover from physical and psychological setbacks. Yet, this must not become a rationale for avoiding the practice of preventative health. They must remember that if they remain vigilant and detect illnesses in the early stages, such maladies can be treated far more successfully. Indeed, by keeping themselves physically fit through regular exercises, eating sensibly, like limiting the intake of animal fat, dairy, and sugar, and getting enough sleep, they may be able to avoid many illnesses altogether. Again, it is crucial that January 5 people do not become overconfident about their health and resiliency. The advice is remember to remain flexible and spontaneous. You may not have it all figured out. Do not be afraid to ask for help or guidance from others. Guard what keeps life worth living. Your meditation for this day is this world may be but a set of symbols for a higher form of existence. Whoa. Symbolism. I'm reading that again. This world may be but a set of symbols for a higher form of existence. Dude, there's a fly bothering me here. Get out of here, man. Wow. Okay. So those born on this day, Alvin Ailey, New York dancer, choreographer, and dance company founder. Konrad Adenauer, a West German chancellor, leader of German economic, political post-World War II recovery. Umberto Eco, Italian semiotics professor, novelist of The Name of the Rose. Robert Duvall, film, TV actor, and Lonesome Dove. Diane Keaton, film actress. Alfred Brendel, a pianist. Beethoven, Schubert interpreter. Walter Mondale, a U.S. vice president, a Minnesota senator, and a presidential candidate. Chuck Noll, football coach, fifth in all-time wins, led Pittsburgh to 4 Super Bowl titles. Jimmy Page, guitarist, songwriter, Led Zeppelin. Jim Otto, double O, durable Oakland Raiders football team. That must be maybe that's his number. Exceptionally long career, Hall of Famer. Paramahansa Yogananda, an Indian spiritual teacher, a writer of Autobiography of a Yogi. Reza Gorbachev, a Russian sociology professor and wife of Mikhail. Juan Carlos, a Spanish 20th century king. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, a Pakistan president, prime minister, founder, Pakistan People's Party, overthrown by coup, later executed, father of Benazir. Frederick Dürrenmatt, a Swiss playwright. W.D. Snodgrass, Snodgrass, a poet. Erica Morini, a violinist. Zebulon M. Pike, U.S. Army officer, explorer of Pikes Peak namesake, died at age 34. This is Arinus Joy Wickens. That's their name. Arinus Joy Wickens, an economist and a statistician. And then Edith Custer, publisher, Mercury Hour. Wow. So strengths of those born on January 5th are they are serious, resilient, and resourceful. And weaknesses can be that they are overconfident, stuck, or complacent. Hey, that way, welcome in, man. So let's pull an energy card for January 5th. Oh, did I close it without? That's okay. I can find it later. And today I was feeling like I should pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And let's see what we got. If I can open this, it's one of those magnetic ones. Got to be smarter than the magnet. All right. All right, one card for the 5th of January. Energy Oracle read. Help us guide our way on this day. One more shuffle, I think. All right. For the 5th of January energy guide. For our greatest and highest good. Hey, there it is. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. This is great. Oh my gosh, 2. It resonates to 5. Okay, right. I love that stuff. Chameleon spirit. Act as if. Wow, what a juicy pull after we just read everything about the Personology guide. So we've got 14 leading the card right up top there, which resonates to 5, that 5 energy of the day. The tipping of the balancing of the scales. 5 also resonates to travel and changes and things moving in new directions. And so with this chameleon spirit, acting as if, it's great energy to bring into this first week of the year. You know, it's, what is that? Fake it till you make it, which, I mean, there are caveats within that. But there is some merit to it as well, right? Even though we're faking it, maybe we're learning along the way and becoming who we want to be. But when you act as if, you start to feel what it feels like to be what it is you want, or do what it is you want. And it starts to become a part of learning what this piece of you that you're seeking to add to the wholeness of your life, to your thoughts, to your physicality, and those around you. So by this acting as if, and we really are becoming. Now we're surrounded by some, from the top of the card, we're going from purples to blues to, then there's like a tinge of red, which almost looks like the crest of a sunset or a sunrise. And how his body right there, right under the sunset, looks like it really is just melting into the background of the pattern that it is becoming. It is just, whatever it wants to, with any color it wants to. And then also from its limbs and its tail, we've got petals, flowers, gemstones falling down, and it almost looks like there's like a wispy wing coming off of this chameleon's arm. It's like you can fly if you want to, and if you act as if, you will. And yeah. Actually, though, be careful with that one. Like I knocked the wind out of myself believing I could fly when I was still like 12 years old. Just so you know. But acting as if and becoming, so grounded in the greens and that Capricorn energy of that earth, drawing into your roots, relying on this branch that you're clinging to as a jumping off point for the road ahead. Because I mean, it could be anything. It could be anything that you want it to be. The more you act as if, the more you'll learn, the more you'll become. Wow, plus there's like a purple headdress on this chameleon, so full of wisdom, right? And then the mandala on top, inside the 14, guiding spirit, guiding knowledge. Wow. Okay, let's see what the book has to say about this chameleon energy. 14 for 5. That's just like amazing. I love it. I live next to a bar, if you can hear the motorcycles outside. And I don't know what they're doing out there. It's like 28 degrees. Okay. Get a sip, and then we'll read about the chameleon spirit. Act as if. Yeah, man. What a bright year this is. I just got water all over myself. Oracle message. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and to do as others do until the new way feels familiar and completely natural. Boom. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. This is great. Okay, so protection message. Being sensitive and having empathy for others can be a heavy burden if you don't practice self care. Could it be you're feeling stressed because you've tuned in to challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon Spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting yourself, hoping the feelings will just go away, or attempting to rescue others or rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can be swallowed up trying to manage it all. It is time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. Not all conditions are yours to match. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take time out to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in drama. So I'm gonna read that sentence a little bit more clearly. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in drama. Take a break from social media too. Self care and a timeout is the answer to this temporary dilemma. Dude, oh my gosh, this was great. Jackie, dude, this mirrors, this mirrors what we were talking about. It's so beautiful. Plus, it's like January 5th, and we pulled a 14 card for 5. It's amazing. PPR, good to see you, man. Happy January 5th. So, dang, act as if and become a right. Those emotions are there for a reason. And as much as we blend in, we've still got that, that shining outline of sun right around us saying, hey, where do you end? And where does the rest of it begin? And, become more clear about where that line is. It's like so pronounced here. And it's such like a sunshiny, like outlining. Dude, do it to it. Man, good luck. Good luck. And like, what excitement to go into this 5th day of the year. Thank you so much, everyone who's hung out with me. And man, thank you too, Jackie. That was a really cool stream. If you guys want to check out Jackie Fox 333, you should check it out. I'm pretty sure everyone in here knows and adores you. But anyone who comes across this who doesn't know or adore you yet, just got to go to her channel and you will. So thank you again. I love yous. I thank you to the YouTube and StreamYard. I thank you, my family, all of my spirits and guides and the universe and the gods and goddesses. And yeah, here comes the weekend. So let's do it to it. We'll act as if. And I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you.